Alchemical Records newsletter, February 3rd, 2023. Written by Daniel Warren Hill. Game recognizes game. Congratulations to our fellow Wammie finalists, and thank you to all who voted in the 2023 Wammie Awards. We saw a lot of familiar names and faces, but we also became introduced to even more artists that we need to have on our radar for when they release new music. The DMV music scene is such an inspiration. Just when I think I've got a handle on most of the community, I'm introduced to yet another artist or industry professional who has been working on something musical or developing some resource, and the desire to improve our coverage is akin to a professional athlete reviewing their last season to prepare for the next one. Alchemical Records won the 2022 Wammie Awards in the category for Best Media, and we are hoping to repeat that victory in 2023. Sure, we're doing some of the same things we did last year. After all, we worked hard to be able to reach that level of consistency. Still, there are a few things we're cooking up this year. If you've been reading our newsletter over the last few months, then you'll know that Alchemical Records magazine will hit the shelves later this month. It's going to be a game changer. Our first issue hints at the independent community that exists between music and the rest of the entertainment industry. We've included coverage of multidisciplinary artist, scholar, and educator Rania Lee Anderson, Farah Skakey, a professional writer, photographer, creative director, and musician. We'll also be catching up with recording artist Elijah Cruz, a former DC musician, now living in Nashville, who has taken the inspiration of the DMV music scene with them to Music City. Over the next few months, we'll be working to highlight more of the connections between musicians and other types of artists and entertainers. While I don't think we'll ever lose our musically slanted perspective, I think it is important to recognize that this direction feels more right every day, as our team of contributors is made up not only of fans of music, but of fans of the arts. While providing this kind of coverage, overarching coverage, we'll be able to tap into the unique combination of creative outlets represented by our team in music, dance, theater, comedy, and film. It isn't just the arts themselves, but also the complete infrastructure that bring these worlds together. So many people work behind the scenes to put on the productions we enjoy. Our Lead into Gold video podcast series will return later this year with an updated format featuring a more robust roundtable style conversation with new guests and fan participation rather than a formal interview. We've already gone beyond the artist with Adam Levin of Chuck Levin's Washington Music Center. In this first installment in the series, Adam describes the contribution this iconic music store has made within the community since it first opened its doors in 1958. Our other features this week include Black History Month coverage with DC Christian gospel artist Brandon Camphor by contributing writer Cynthia Gross, as well as celebrating in new music by DC musician Mark Capani of Rognoceros and Square Meal Laboratories fame with contributing writer Emma Downs. Conversations are already underway with some of our favorite organizations like DC Music Summit, Down in the Reeds Festival, DMV Music Alliance, and Girls Rock DC to learn how we can support their initiatives in 2023. Also, we've begun outreach to a number of venues to strengthen our relationship in support of local shows and events. Whether or not we win the 2023 Wammie Award for Best Media, the recognition and support of the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area means the world to us. We do this because we love it, and because we know how important it is to recognize and elevate individuals and collaborators as they focus on creating their most expressive and engaging content to date. The more we can partner together with organizations and individuals to tell these stories, the more we will see the DMV region acknowledged for its incredible creative talent and community. You can find the full list of Wammie finalists on the Whammies DC website, and I hope to see you at the award ceremony at Capitol Turnaround in Southeast DC on April 1st. Thank you for your support and for the support of the artists we have the pleasure of sharing with you. Daniel.